Good morning.
Yo, Nampacho, Muhu, you know what's there?
Kwame, Obia Boko, then Tafa won, or the Danakum.
Na table of men for so Bibia Boko.
Table of men, young when you papa, by your good
Mu gospel artist for Benum.
Your membership for Munumpo 2,000.
Oh, 2,000 cedis.
And you 20 million.
To become a member.
Yes.
Member Keke no.
Just member Keke.
Hey. Because are you serious? I'm
telling you because we are not just looking for any other person. We want the organization to be a strong body. You can't just wake up and say you're a member of Ghana Bar Association. You have to go through the system. So we need to, for respect and discipline and other things to happen, getting strong-minded persons to support the music industry. We have to build a strong organization that requires strong-minded individuals with capability, fortitude, and ability to stand and defend the industry at all times and fight for the interests of their musicians and the artists.
Since when I'm realizing that the more you be me,
I think that it's been an underground discussion, Kaka. Beginning because we realizing that gospel musicians in this country has been abused so much. The abuse that is going to them is so much, and it looks like there's nobody to go for their aid. Looks like nobody is interested in fighting for their cause. It looks like there's a lot of things, misinformation, miseducation, other things, strong resources. Can you imagine the program I worry here? Saga charge 100,000 Ghana citizens. Gospel artist is being paid 5,000 Ghana citizens.
Yeah.
And this for me is an abuse. It's an industry abuse which some people must stand and fight for it. For that nonsense to go off. Because how can it be possible? Look at the contributions of gospel musicians on programs. Professor Paul goes to perform with almost about 14 bands men. Rehearsals, costume, BBI, Nipa 14 on your Japan stage. On the same program, we 5,000, 10,000 cities. Because there's somebody's industry calculation, gospel musician does not deserve to be paid big money. Wow. And so we realize that part of the problem is also from the gospel musicians themselves. Because a discipline, you put measures together to curb that situation. You have individuals, you can on India. So we realize that there are people who are down there who are also acts of their act or ignorance. They are also contributing to the downfall of the industry. I say, so there's a need for us to build this organization to strengthen them. So, for example, there will be a time in the program you will call an artist. Okay, it's 20,000, 50,000. So you'll be forced to adjust yourself to that margin.
Right.
Because the industry is expecting too much from gospel musicians. They want our music to be videos to be stronger. They want our songs to be heavy. They want us to go international. The industry is forcing us to go international. We have to do this. Costumes, dressing, everything the industry is forcing us to achieve it. The same platform, they want us to look like Saga. Then I keep saying, if an artist goes to perform, name on 5,000 cities, how can he be able to shoot a video equal as what Saga is doing? That's my question. If an artist goes to perform, name on 2,000, name on 1,500. If you go on my role, an artist can travel from Accra to Takoradi, walkable program, 1,500. I go come out to say I will be to the house and musicians to carry the winning. And because you can't go to one for. She can't go to all of that, right?
Because in the table of men, or your serious business, or your mere Ibika Kenamoye, or your serious business.
Because you realize that Obia also your artist manager. Obia, or what today, a friend be a word to Okuma. Obia also your artist manager. Or you saw your artist manager. So we are not getting serious-minded persons. One more the requisite training and the guidance to defend the trade. In terms of artist managers, now we need respect because artists who are the Nippon or Yaman, they don't see even the value of that manager. What class of even paying the person a very good remuneration. You kakra abata no do abata radio do manager where the miska manager why because but if you are a manager and you are pumping so much of energy effort into your artist life, there's nothing that the artist can come and sit down there and disrespect you like that. It's not possible. So it's a serious minded business organization. It's not just like any other organization be out there. You have to do women fellowship and men fellowship at the area. No, it's a serious minded business organization. We want to make sure that the industry grow. We've seen what people are doing. I know how much people are paying for artists to come and perform in this country. I know how much people are paying for Natanabasi, the Crown, and all this international. I know how much people are paying to bring them to this country to perform. All the Ghanaian musicians in putting there was the one discard the winning. But you can pay Sinach $20,000 to come and perform in Ghana.
And so will this also help the young artists will be look more international? The ones who will to outside.
It is a reason that for the look of international will come from the manager who is trained to be able to direct where the artist must go. So we will organize conferences for artist managers in this country. There will be conferences, there will be forums, there will be training. We will select people to go for training. We will go for, if you have to go for 6 months training, 3 months training, we will select people to go to that. You have to go to outside, we will book this training course for you outside the country. You will go and study to become a professional artist manager. So you just wake up one morning and say you are an artist manager. Then you come and waste our time.
Because moya damuso amusi unkrofo kwanyo obi ohwa ona ne brabi obi ohwa na ne kunu bi na wo pede wo ye adwuma na kakra bom. Ono so to be table of men who no chede musi no kwan that you shouldn't be a gospel artist.
Brother, if your husband wants to do the job, let the husband get the training. We are tired of all these things. The money the man industry original fakun. If your husband wants to manage you, let him get the training. Go through the system and produce a very strong artist. We are not growing. Can't you see the industry is not growing? We need to do something. And somebody must take the effort to do that and fight for the interest of gospel ministers in this country.
Yeah, but
what the ministers, when you about to do what the better radio do, your disease will be a hospital. And for me, it looks like a radical.
Well, about 2,000 or so, I knew I should
like a radical. And we need to be serious for the industry for once. We need to construct the path. Our forefathers may be failed us to do some of these things. We, in our dispensation, our generation, we need to fight for the common cause. We need to fight for the way forward. And that's how it's supposed to be.
But
artist managers must be trained. They must go for orientation course. And music has moved to a new dispensation. We are in a new digital world of both music business altogether. So you need an artist manager who has got expertise. Or put himself together to be able to manage an artist successfully. If you are just sitting there and going around duplicating promo copies and going around to share, you will not be able to take the artist anywhere. There's so many things happening. Music has moved into about 3 phases. You have to market the artist, market the song, market the brand outside the country and everywhere. Build a strong portfolio for the musician. All these things require a strong and energetic, a focused person, an intelligent manager who can be able to direct the path of the artist for victory for the artist.
Yeah,
but artist there, whatever the artist needs, they know what the voice.
No.
What the artist needs is a very good voice, a religious mentality, and a focus, and a person who can be believed by the Christian community as doing something for the gospel people.
But 2,000 years in Dodo for entry fee.
We are even going to increase it. Because we want. Now, can you just wake up and say you're a banker?
Hey, engineer, or your training
now.
No,
brother, can you just wake up and say you're a banker?
No.
You have to get the training. Can you just wake up and say you're a lawyer?
No.
You have to get the training. Why is it that when you go to the music industry, everybody wants to jump into the yard?
And then, more register, Mokui, table of men, more register.
Brother, you should see. The kind of things we are going to do, COVID-19, otherwise you should see. There's going to be a proper launch of the organization. There's going to be structured everything. There's everything you will see. We'll bring people from outside the country, people, expertise, property. We will have to. It is done. It's doable.
Right. In this, you are more consistent of Nipa Beya here.
As I'm talking to you now, our membership is growing to almost about 10 individuals.
10?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, and we keep growing. Yes, starting in Kofobi for the Mafia organization. A few of the the Mafia organization. And then when we started outlining the plans, they saw that it's even to their benefit. Why would I build the Mafia organization? In this dispensation, anybody the music industry will be. Can anybody build a Mafia organization?
So a serious business for the table of
It's
men.
a serious business.
Since you are table of men, he say Obabi Pedoba.
More people are functioning team the body Mafia organization. Who are we going to Mafia?
Yeah, Kwesi, let me be said. Since you are in a table of men, so Obabi so pedo bim no be rim no be manager no ye artist manager sir. Also no kwanya your since you are more men nkotin.
Obeba Beshem we will build a category for such purpose.
Wow. It's move increase akwa he.
As you hearing.
Move increase rate na akwa he.
No, the membership, the executive council board will be meeting possibly this week and Tuesday to look at. Maybe we want to build classes. We are looking at classes of membership. So somebody can be a gold member, somebody can be a silver member, and somebody can be a bronze member. So at everywhere you are, there's particular services that you can get from the organization.
As often so more place over him for. So also they form part of the gospel industry.
As often they have to be at the where they are. I don't go to any pastor's church to go and help them manage the administration. President does not go to any pastor's church to go and support their administration. The pastors, they have their management, they have their auditors, they have their financiers, they have their associate pastors and everything. Look at the way church has even grown. Look, man, look at the new technologies in churches. Today, you go to some churches and you think you are in Apollo Theater. Lighting setup for what for them go and see their stages, their mountains. Go to some of the churches and see the speakers are what connect to what speakers are what she was for them on. You would think it's even Michael Jackson coming to perform there.
Okay,
the industry has grown, and we need to grow. Let everybody believe that the gospel music industry can grow. We will not sit for the industry to die, and then tomorrow it will come to come, and then the younger generation will come and blame our leaders that our leaders did not do anything. That is the mon kasa ne yenso about to ni aka yen pay for over one them. No so that the narrative or the way them no dey way them. They are every day in Africa. Every day people are blaming people. Nobody is willing to choose a new course. We need to come out from that mentality. We need to come from that kind of slavery. It's a mental slavery. We need to come from it. Let nobody tell you that if you're a gospel musician, you don't deserve to be paid. Let nobody deceive you that if you're a gospel artist, you don't need to live well. Let nobody deceive you that if you're a gospel artist, you don't need to drive a good car. You don't need to take your children to good school. Why not at the master himself? That we are gospel musician because you will go to heaven and you don't need to take your children to Morning Star. How? Where did we get this mentality? It is fake, it is biased, it is not biblical, and it is causing our gospel musicians to be poor, to live in poverty. Look at them. Today, do a roster and ask yourself, where's Hanamafu? Where's Nanai Wasari? Where's Asumedu? Where's Kwakujesi? Where's all this Nana and then Jane and Bennett, all this Helena Rabot, all these powerful
Susie
ministers of gospel music? What are they now? No Bonketia, what are they now? Tell me, what are they? Moses Okay, what are they? Our Junior, what are they?
OJ.
All these powerful ministers, because there were no proper structures to protect them. So they keep going down. They keep going down. Are we going to still for them to go down? A talent like Nane Wasari.
Is it not going to be monotonous? Either Kubi na Mato Moha it's going to be a force on them.
How should this one be a force on them? Are we saying we want to be musicians? We are not saying we want to be musicians. We are part of a professional body to protect our industry. How does this one, if you're a musician you think this one is not going to affect you, then you have to ask yourself, how is this one not going to benefit you? This is rather the voice the industry needs.
Okay. Kwesi,
this is what the industry needs, brother. I mean, go for a member what they say. Come back on bit. I wonder why.
Ampa.
And in this time here, you woman. This time here, you woman come now. How about the what? How about the Obama Damon for tomorrow result back into the music industry again?
Or to the strong backing. Be sorry to them,
Thank
sorry.
you. Unless strong finances, strong structures to be able to bring them back. We want investors to come back into the music industry. We want people to believe in the creativity of our musicians. We want the creative art industry, the gospel ministry, to turn into something different. And people must begin to change their mental fortitude, their attitude. Everything must change. We need discipline. We need that. We need people to be focused. We want people to believe in the gospel. People say their life is like this. Every day, church, everything. We need to shape the future of the gospel music industry in this country. And anybody who does not agree, anybody who does not want it, you can go and do your own thing. But what even the 10 of us we are going to do, you bit of Baba culture they come and join.
Kwesi Mate, you better see her now. You are fan of the for me. I hear. Now, you know, you are grouping them with about son or you serious as I don't know. You also as a serious as a bit.
Good. I'm speaking as apostle on your radio, and I prophesy on your radio this afternoon that the gospel music industry in Ghana, it is coming